Hello everyone, this is Akash here from blenderschool.cf, and in this Blender tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create these icons in Blender. It looks very good because of the drop shadow and the simple diffuse material with proper lighting, and the lamp was placed over here and this is the nice drop shadow. So I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful icon scene, and yeah, this is another render. I'm going to show you how to create this scene. It looks pretty cool. Okay, so let's get started with this. So open up a new scene in Blender. Start by deleting the cube. Deleting the cube by pressing X and delete. Now for the icons, for these nice fruits icon, this camera or these bulb and all, go to flaticon.com. Over here you get free vector icons. You can get icon packs for free, and make sure you provide the credits to the author. So you can download any kind of icon pack you want. So if I want this, let me say if I want this media and sound icon pack, just click on it and you can see all the icons which come with this pack, these nice mic and everything. So you can just download it, and you should give the credit to the author, and you can use it. So when you have downloaded one icon pack, again come back to Blender, and this is the icon pack which I downloaded. I don't know what's the name, I forgot it, so you can just look and you can find some icon packs also, but I think this one has pretty much the basic icons which is needed. So here you can see we have this. If you open the flat icon folder, you'll find many folders, which is EPS, PNG, PSD and SVG. In PNG you can see all kinds of icons which we have, like this dollar symbol, then this earth, nice, okay. And in the PSD you have all the Photoshop files which you can open and use it. And then we have SVG. So these are the files which we are going to import in Blender and we are going to use it. Okay, so first come in the PNG folder and look for the icon which you want to use. So I want to use this striped one. Okay, it looks pretty cool, I guess. So I'm going to use the striped one. So come back to Blender. Now click on File, Import, Scalable Vector Graphics.svg. Now open the folder where you have all the SVG and all the icons saved. Yeah, and then SVG. So over here you can find out the striped one or whichever icon you are using. So I'm going to use this one and click on Import SVG. We imported the icon, but where is it? Well, it's very small. Okay, if we zoom in, yeah, over here, as you can see, this when I select it, you can see there's some things are there. Okay, some object is there, but we can't see. It's very small. So just press B, box select around all these objects, zoom out, and then press S to scale and scale it. It's very small. Now as you can see, we can see the icon properly now. Okay, also again I'm going to select all these parts of the icon, then press Ctrl J to join it, and then I'm going to press Shift Ctrl Alt C, and then select origin to center of the mass, and press Shift S, selection to cursor. Okay, now press R, then X 90, and then enter to rotate it. So now we have our icon imported. Change the Blender render to the Cycles render engine. Drag out this properties panel, go to the modifiers tab, add modifier. Okay, fine, wait. Actually, if we come in the edit mode now, you'll see that this is not a mesh, it's a curve. Okay, so when we import a SVG file or a vector file, you'll that it's always imported as a curve. It's not a mesh with vertices. So we're going to convert this to a mesh. So press Alt C, select mesh from curve mirror surf text. Okay, so now as you can see we have all the vertices and we can edit it. Now you can click on add modifier and solidify. Okay, this is just gonna add some thickness to the icon. I'm just gonna scale it, just change this thickness value, around about 0.001 should be fine. I might use 0.5, this much is fine. I think it's fine, 0.001, okay, for this scale. So that's pretty much okay, yeah, that's fine. Now I'm gonna change the shading to be smooth, and then I'm gonna add in a edge split modifier. Okay, so now we have our icon ready. I'm gonna also apply the modifiers. So now let's set up the background. So this is the icon. So now we have actually two backgrounds. If you see, this is one white background for the icon, and this is the plain, okay, for the which is the common background for all the icons. So first let's create the background for this single icon. So press Shift A, Mesh, and Cube. Now I found that a rounded square or this circle kind of background looks cool. If you use pretty sharp cube like this, it's not gonna look too cool. So we need to make it a bit more rounded, and it should be pretty much cool then. So add in a bevel modifier. As you can see, it has just beveled all the edges, and it's looking much more rounded. You can scale it in y-axis, which you can place it and about here. It's fine. Increase the number of segments, and you can increase the width to make it more rounded. I think around about 0.2 is fine, 0.2, or we might use 0.3 also. Yeah. I'll use 0.25, okay? That's fine. Segments to be 5, and I'm gonna on this change the shading to be smooth, and yeah, basically that's the background. I'm gonna apply the modifier, come in the front view and orthographic view. Now select the icon, scale it so that it covers the background. It should be in the center, and now it's fine. Okay, so now let's apply the materials to these two objects first. Or we'll set up the background, the other background, the plain background. Okay, let's do that first. So press Shift A, Mesh, Plane. Rotate it by pressing R, then X, then 90, then Enter, and scale it by pressing S, then 20. Okay, come in the right view and just place this behind this background, this cube. Okay, so that we have this icon and this beveled cube in front of the plane. Now you can come in the preview mode, and you can see how it looks. It doesn't look too good at all. Okay, so let's set up the lamp and the camera. So come in the front view and press Ctrl Alt number pad 0 to snap the camera into place. And I can also change the resolution a bit. Yeah, I'll decrease the X so it's a bit more square. Should be fine. Okay, let's set up the lighting. So where's our lamp? Yeah, okay, here's the default lamp. I'm gonna come in the right view, then in the wireframe mode by pressing the Z key, then move it front by using this green arrow, a bit more down, like that, back. Come in the front view, I'm gonna just push it here. Okay, now in the lamp data, object data section of the lamp, change the size to be up. If we leave the size, click on use nodes, change the strength to be 2000. Okay, that should be fine, and come in the render, viewport shading to be rendered, and yeah, that's fine. Just gonna move it a bit more up so that we don't see that lamp. I'm gonna also check border rendering so that we can only focus on the icon and not the background itself. Okay, so I guess the lighting is pretty much done. I'll just push it a bit down. It's fine. Okay, so now it's looking much better. If we come in the world panel, and if we change the world color, you'll see that we can control the color of the shadows by changing the color. So if we make it completely black, you'll see all the shadows are black now. But if we make it completely white, you'll see that there are no shadows. Okay, but if we keep it to be slight gray, we're gonna have the slight shadows, as you can see, subtle shadows which look good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it pretty much the default default color itself just fine. Okay, so now let's set up the materials for all the objects. So we'll start with this icon. Select the icon, come in the materials tab, click on use nodes. Then here we can change the color. For this one I'm going to use a blue color, so I'm going to just name this material also to be blue. Then I always use the surface as diffuse. Okay, now change the brightness to be completely white. This shouldn't be black, or it should be completely white. Okay, it looks good when it's white. Now it's a good idea not to use very saturated colors for this. Okay, don't go till the extreme end of the color wheel, just keep it in the middle. Okay, it's gonna give you nice colors. So I'm gonna use this a bit dark blue. Yeah, that looks cool, that's nice. So, and I'm gonna open the settings, and I'm gonna just drop this diffuse color in the viewport color so that we can see what is the color of the icon now. Alright, so that's done. Now select the background, this beveled cube, click on new. I'm gonna name this material white, and I'm gonna change this color to be completely white, and the viewport color also to be white. Okay, so that's done. Now the next thing which you're gonna do is set up the color for the background, the plane. Select the plane by right clicking, click on new to add in a new material, and we'll give it a green color. Now it's a good idea to give some different color. Okay, so because my icon is blue in color, I'm giving it a green color. If I use some light blue or something which is similar to this blue color, it's not gonna look good. Okay, we want the icon to stand out. That's why we're gonna give this background a green color. Okay, so again, not too saturated, in the middle, that's fine, and completely white. Okay, I'll make it a bit more bluish, it's like it's fine. And if you come in the rendered preview now, yeah, it's looking cool. I think it's way too saturated now. Just gonna decrease the saturation a bit. That's fine. I'm just gonna drop this color as well. Yep, that's nice. Okay, so that's one icon ready. So this is the pretty much the way how you can create a load of icons. You can just download many icon packs and make sure you provide the credit to the author. If you want, you can also change the background of this icon, like this bevel cube. If we want, we can use some circle for it. Okay, so let's create one more icon quickly this time. So for this one, let's use some other icon. Which one should we use? We can use this test tube also, this test one, or okay, we'll use this microphone. Okay, we'll use the microphone. So back in Blender, come in the second layer now, come in file, import scalable vector graphics, then it's microphone 13.svg, click on import svg. Now it's very small, as you can see. Zoom in till you can see some object. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna select it, scale it by pressing S. Now I'm gonna scale it like that. Okay, I'm gonna join it by pressing Ctrl J, then Shift Ctrl Alt C, origin to center of the mass, and press Shift S, selection to the cursor. Rotate it 90 degrees like that. Then convert it to a mesh by pressing Alt C, mesh from curve meta surf text. Modifiers tab, add modifier, and then solidify. Now this is one problem with the icon. Now you'll see when we adding the solidify modifier, it's gonna it's not gonna look good. You can see there's some more vertices added over here, and what is happening now. It's not looking good. So in some cases you might want to extrude out the icon itself in the edit mode. So come in the edit mode, make sure all the vertices and the faces are selected, and press E, then extrude it out like that. Okay, as you can see, it's looking much better now. Now again, back in the edit mode, press Ctrl N, and yeah, this is gonna just flip the normals. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Control N, side. Wait, let me just fix the. Yeah, now it's fixed. So the normals are facing the right direction, and let's move it into first layer. So M1. Okay. So again, back to the first layer. We can just move it down like that, or we'll move it over here in the corner. Okay, and then we're gonna again reposition everything, by the way. So I'm gonna scale it down a bit. I'm gonna add in a background, or I'll leave it in the original size, so that's fine. Now let's add in the background. So press Shift A, Mesh, Circle, change the okay, let it be nothing itself, and then rotate it by pressing RX90. And as you can see, it's not having a face. Okay, it's just like a ring of vertices. Okay, so come in the edit mode, select all the vertices, press E to extrude, and then scale it out. E to extrude, scale, E to extrude, scale, E to extrude, scale. Okay, like that, so that we have more vertices on the face. Okay, so now if we add in the solidify modifier and make it a bit more thick, and then add in a subsurf modifier, you can see it's properly now. It's not proper. Okay, if we don't add more vertices in this face, it's gonna look very awkward. Okay, so that's fine. I'm gonna apply the modifier. I'm gonna change to be 2, and I'm gonna apply it. Come in the front view, G to grab, and place it here. Right view, I'm just gonna position it behind, or actually behind the icon now. So this icon is too thick, I believe. Yeah, this is fine. Just to the side, that's fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna scale it down a bit. Center the icon also, that's fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna move this the stripped icon one, because I'm just gonna move it over here in this corner, just around about like that. You can create as much icons as you want. For the materials, for the background, for the circle, I'm going to use the default white material which we made. For the microphone, we're going to actually use 2 materials. It's a good idea to use at least 1, 2 or 3 materials. We don't want a lot of materials, otherwise it's not going to look too simple. We want it to look simple but awesome. Okay, so I'm going to select one of the vertices and then press Ctrl L. Then I'm gonna actually create a new material, so I remove it, new, color to be reddish color. Yeah, it's fine. Drop the color to the viewport as well. I'm gonna select the microphone, this part of the microphone, and I'm gonna name it red. This one I'm gonna add a new material. Okay, we'll name it pretty much black. It's actually not going to be black. Okay, don't use black color, use pretty much dark gray. Okay, it should be fine. It's a bit different. Let me just again. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay, black. I didn't assign it, so assign the material also, that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to also just change the viewport color like that. Okay, so that's done. So basically that's pretty much it. You can create as much icons as you want. It's looking very good because of the shadow, and the shadow is because of the lamp and the strength of the lamp, and it's because of the light. So that's pretty much it. You can just change the number of samples to be around about 200, and you can give it a render. Okay, so it's gonna look cool. And about the compositing, there's nothing much to do in it. You can just bump up the brightness a bit, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. It was great fun making it. You can keep experimenting. You can create awesome. You can download more and more icon packs from flaticon.com, and yeah, you can use them in your projects. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the tutorial, guys. I hope you all enjoyed watching it, and make sure you subscribe and leave a comment, and don't forget to like the video. And yeah, all the download files for this tutorial, if you want the finished Dublin file, you can download it from my site. I'll leave a link in the description from where you can download it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and thanks for watching.